Hey guys, it's Christopher Tom here. Have you ever thought to yourself, I would love to quit my job and drop out of school to go follow a YouTuber? Me neither. That's why today, I want to talk about a guy called Crea Tyler. For those of you who are unfamiliar with him, let me provide some background. Crea Tyler has been blowing up lately due to a viral video he made called College Dropout Living His Dream Job at Age 19. Popularity on YouTube seems to be sort of an odd phenomena. Everything from cocaine pranks on your mom to trying not to sing seems to be getting popular, and apparently so is this video since it has over 1 million views. In the video, he talks about how he got successful by dropping out of college to produce content. What his video is doing is it's encouraging young teenagers to do the same thing. Now before we look at some of the shadier things surrounding Tyler, let's take a look at the video that started it all.
I dropped out of college 1 year ago. I wanted to produce content and travel for a living, and that I didn't need college to do all this. And I called my parents when I figured that out. I was like, I need to drop out, and they thought I was crazy.
Oh, hey mom, so I'm at Starbucks right now and I'm wondering if you want a Frappuccino. By the way, I'm dropping out of college, no biggie. But yeah, they've got a lot of Frappuccinos. Wow, Chris, that's crazy. I can't believe I can get my own Frappuccino. Wow.
And I was so set on the idea of one day living like I had always dreamed my whole life.
Okay, this is the look of a guy who just jacks off to himself in the mirror. Like the shades might work, but then the fuckboy hair just kills it. Top it all off with this, and you've got yourself the I can buy you look. I think he's trying to go for that Justin Bieber look. Maybe he's got a few posters of the Biebs lying in his room. That would explain everything. Oh, I see. Tyler really knows his demographic here. He included this shot because he knows there's a bunch of horny kids watching this with lotion at their side. Oh, Crea Tyler! Yes! There's that one kid out there who doesn't give a shit about Crea Tyler, but they just keep going back to the video for this one shot. They're like, oh, fuck this guy. Are those women? Oh, Crea Tyler, yes!
And they're gonna document this in a web series to just show, basically, look how awesome our life is.
Look how awesome our life is. These fucking ladies, man. These fucking shades, man. Inspired.
I want these daily episodes to be made my own creative way, with my own direction. I'm looking for like-minded individuals to help me create these daily episodes every day.
There we go. We finally arrived at the pitch. Like-minded individuals? What the hell's that supposed to mean? I don't think my spectacles are quite on the same level as your shades, pal. Maybe I can take my shirt off. No. I don't think I can do that. Child nudity is bad, guys.
About 10 days ago, I messaged Tyler on Instagram, and I was honestly a fan of him, and I followed him because, I liked what he was doing. I saw everything he was able to do and the places he was able to go.
No, don't lie. None of that shit mattered. It was the shades. Nothing else. You saw the shades and you instantly decided you wanted to be Crea Tyler's butt buddy.
I sent him a message, and I said, hey, I'm a filmmaker. Let me move out to LA and work with you. And he just said, deal. And at first I thought, this isn't real. This isn't actually happening. His account's hacked. Something's up.
This isn't real, this isn't happening. Don't tell me that Crea fucking Tyler, the one with the cool shades, responded to me. Oh, hey Tyler. So I'm at McDonald's right now and I was wondering if you wanted me to get you something like maybe a Big Mac, maybe a McFlurry. By the way, can I move to LA to work with you? Like we can be butt buddies, we can finger each other's assholes. But yeah, they've got a lot of McFlurries, man. Deal, bro. I'm a huge fan of their french fries.
If you do want to help make these daily episodes as best as they can be, then go to CreaTyler.com and apply there.
There it is. There's the call to action. Crea Tyler is basically promising people that they can stop work and stop school if they just go with him. I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound very liberating. That doesn't sound very inspiring either. That sounds like a fucking cult. Now there's tons of shady shit surrounding Crea Tyler, but I'm not gonna get into that yet. For now, let's talk about the content that he will be producing that he apparently needs other people to help him make. So Crea Tyler pretty much has it made for him. He's got all this fancy and expensive tech and he can pretty much do whatever he wants. And to top it all off, he's one gorgeous hunk of a man. Women cannot resist great value Justin Bieber. And you have to admit, those Instagram filters really get the ladies going. Also the shades. On the surface, he seems to be a really interesting guy. But when you watch his vlogs, you start to realize that you've been on road trips, you've flown on a plane, you've walked in streets before. I'm pretty sure Crea Tyler is aware that he isn't really doing anything interesting. But don't worry, depending on his mood, sometimes he jumps in slow motion. Tyler, my man, you really didn't have to spend all that money. If you really wanted to jump, you could just do it in your room. It's free, Tyler. Oh, fuck yeah. jumping in slow motion. That's my shit right there. I'm inspired. I'm really fucking inspired, dude. I bet Tyler is watching this like, this Grease fellow is very good at the jumping. I would love to have him on my team, yes? Hit me up, man. Hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Kick, Musical.ly, and Omegle. We can make this happen, Tyler. I'm only one message away.
We are actually meeting up with Brandon, who's supposed to be helping me with these videos.
Oh shit, Brandon. We're gonna meet Brandon, guys. Prepare your assholes. We're gonna meet Brandon, guys.
I mean, it's fun, but what do we just call the car or something?
Oh shit, this is the Brandon. The slow-mo jump Brandon. The man, the myth, the legend. Brandon.
And then we also met Bryce. And then he also watches our videos, so we just want to throw him in there. And he also makes his own videos too. I have vlog.
Hell yeah, bro.
I have vlog? I love this guy already. These other guys are just standing there doing nothing, but this guy's just here like, I have vlog?
I have vlog.
Perfect.
The thing about Tyler's content is that it is pretty well edited. The production value of his videos is actually pretty high. But here's the thing. Crea Tyler is the human embodiment of an Instagram filter. You may go, whoa, the first time you see it, and you might even think there's something special, but when you take a closer look, you realize that there's nothing there. Apparently his viewers realize that too, since his comment section is almost entirely self-promoters. Crea Tyler is the type of guy who would post a really shitty doodle on Twitter with the hashtag feelingartsy. I wonder if when he was in middle school, Crea Tyler would tell his friends to drop out of middle school and help him make Roblox Let's Plays. Hey guys, I know education is important and everything, but please help me make these Webkinz Let's Plays. We've established that his content, as well edited as it may be, is relatively vanilla. That brings me to the next topic I want to talk about, the controversies surrounding him. So there's many controversies surrounding Tyler, and just to get this out of the way, I'm not trying to shit on his brand. I'll be giving my opinion and going over why Tyler is such a controversial figure. He claims he's self-made and lives this great lifestyle, but several things don't add up. In the video, he doesn't directly address where the money is coming from.
I am currently working full-time on an app.
What's up, you guys? I am on set right now, actually.
I design clothes, I do creative directing, I do lots of stuff using the internet.
Now you could say these are examples of him addressing that, but they're just sort of all over the place. Now Tyler did address this in a video called How I Make Money My Business, where he says that one of the things he does is social media marketing. He says that he does the marketing for companies who expose their products to millions of people.
Corporations and brands will come to me and they'll basically say, hey, how can I get my product out to millions of people?
One of the points that people are making about this is that when you look at his own follower figures, he isn't pulling in numbers that are anywhere near the millions. And also, you'd think that companies would have marketing teams for this sort of thing. His explanations are also vague, and they just seem to be adding more questions. You'll notice that he likes to use very vague terms when he's describing his source of income.
I do lots of stuff using the internet.
And his videos, as well as the image that he's showing of himself, doesn't really seem to show him working. It's more so just him chilling with the occasional slow-mo jump here and there. All of this has led me to believe that Tyler isn't exactly the self-made man that he portrays himself to be. But Grease, you're just slandering the man's name to get views on the YouTube, yes? No. If you don't believe me, maybe you'll believe Brandon.
Yes, I flew across the country to work with him and dropped everything, but when I got here, I kind of soon realized that the lifestyle that Tyler portrayed to the internet and to me was not necessarily the lifestyle he was living. And after about 2 months or so of working with him and not seeing a single cent of pay, I didn't come out here for money. This wasn't something that was revolved around money, but I gotta eat and I gotta have some sort of income to be able to just survive out here. So we ran into some trouble there when I realized he couldn't afford to pay me. Most of all, I think the biggest problem was that he wasn't honest about a lot of stuff.
There we have it. Crea Tyler has been putting forth this image of his lifestyle that just isn't real. So we've got this guy, Conman Tyler, who's trying to appeal to disillusioned young people. He sees all these disillusioned teenagers, so what does he do? He promises them an escape from college, an escape from 9-to-5 life. But he's tricked his viewers into thinking that he lives a lifestyle that he doesn't. He's fake. Conman Tyler also wants to encourage other people to drop out, based on the fake persona he's created for himself. He portrays himself as this young guy who got rich after dropping out of college to pursue his dream job. But according to Brandon, Tyler couldn't even pay him.
Look how awesome our life is.
Look how awesome our life is. It must not be that awesome if you have to constantly lie about it. Basically, what it boils down to is that this guy is doing a really shitty thing, and he's trying to mask it as inspiring others. Check out this sick jump, bro. Inspire. Quit your job, drop out of school and follow me. Inspire. He's trying to put on the whole positivity charade.
All I'm trying to do is spread positivity and show people what is possible at a young age.
Oh, really? Trying to get impressionable young people to follow a dangerous life path to build your own brand doesn't really seem that positive to me. Hey Chris, stop dissing Crea Tyler. He's encouraging the young people to follow their dreams, yes? People aren't stupid. They see right through this. The guy is basically the new Ty Lopez, and people see that. A lot of the comments are just calling him a scammer, but he still has 100,000 subs somehow. And when the people aren't calling him a scammer, they're just promoting their own shit. Who doesn't love YouTube comments? It's given us such classics, I have a car and my old is 13 years. You know why? Because I in Saudi Arabia. A true classic right there. However, although many people have caught on, this guy has still duped a good portion of his audience with this shit. He's been selling them a dream and basing it off of his own lifestyle in a dishonest manner. To wrap things up, Conman Tyler may have the piercing looks of a boy band member, but there's more to him than meets the eye. I printed this out, just to rag on his hair. Fuck, you know? Anyway, that's about it for this video. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.